Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I've just finished teaching a different sort of fitness Pilates session today. I did fitness Pilates versus strength. So we did a full minute of sort of classical contemporary mat work exercise from FP, and then 15-second recovery, and then I did a 1 minute heavy weights. So we were using anything between 5 and 7 and did a really slow 1 minute, one exercise. So we did sort of shoulders, hello, good morning, we did lats, we did a really deep, we put the weights on our shoulders and did a really deep squat. It was just such a different vibe. The music I used was this soundtrack, which is lit number 8, and it's got no beat. It's just got this lovely flow here. Let me show it to you and you can see it. And I think it surprised everybody this morning how different it was and what a focused session it was. That's it. Really nice. And I'm really pleased with that whole sort of, that masterclass. It just came together so nicely. But I wanted to chat with you and come on live today just to update you on Fitness Pilates masterclasses. So over the years, I've done loads, not just hundreds, but thousands of Fitness Pilates masterclasses over the last 20 odd years. Not all of them are on video, but a lot are. And in the pandemic I was doing 4 or 5 a week. And I still teach a lot of Fitness Pilates in my online studio. At the moment, I'm doing a 10-minute wellness. So I'm doing 10 minutes of Fitness Pilates every day. And then I do 30-minute sessions. So I've been putting these together for Pilates teachers for ideas into monthly collections. So there are between 5 and 6 of the masterclasses, and we've also added notes to them. And you can grab them, and it's all the latest masterclasses that I'm doing. So I'm constantly trying new things, new exercises, new music, new flows, with music, without music, classical, contemporary, small equipment, different equipment, one weight, just really using the principles of Pilates, and then just thinking creatively about movement. And so I put them all together on a collection. So I did a September collection, October collection, and I've just this morning finally released, morning Claire. So I've done the November collection. So let me tell you what's on it, and then you can see. And you can completely replicate the whole masterclass. But the idea is that you would perhaps maybe get the theme. You like the theme, you like the vibe, you like the energy. And you might then marry it with what you're doing, or it becomes more of a fusion with what you're doing. So this is the November one. So I like to try and, there it is. And this one's got loads of different masterclasses on. So I did a masterclass called Fitness Pilates Deep Work, again, that was very much focused on mobility and increasing joint range of motion. Again, always sticking with the Pilates principles. So that's one. Then you've probably seen me doing this on social. I've done a lot with the TRX block. So it's a bigger block, but a normal yoga block. If you haven't got any equipment, maybe you're teaching in the community and you're thinking, what could I get? Get everybody to bring a yoga block, because this opens up a myriad of exercises that you can do in your Fitness Pilates class. So if you don't want to be taking equipment around with you, just get everybody to invest in a block. They don't have to invest in a TRX block, that's for sure. These are quite expensive, they're £14. But just a normal block, I don't know, you can get these from Decathlon. I often see them in Aldi or Lidl in the middle aisle. So just get everybody to get one, bring one, and then that gives you so many different exercises. And you can do the versus. So you can do Fitness Pilates versus mobility, strength, and just using a block. So that's an effective masterclass. So there's one of those on there. Just checking what else I did. I've put 2 expressors on, because a question that I get asked a lot is, well, how do you do 10 minutes of Fitness Pilates? How does it work? And generally, I start off with a lower level exercise and just build up the intensity over the 10 minutes. Nothing, you're not running or anything or burpeeing, but we just start off with a prep exercise and then move on to something that's a bit more full range, and just keep adding on a different exercise and a flow. Then again, this week I've done different ones every single day. So sort of 7 this week so far, all different, all unique. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? How's your shoulder? Fill me in, send me a message. Then another one that was really popular that you might be interested in is a cardio fitness Pilates. Now, it's not jumping and jogging and burpees, but I just go through the exercises more quickly and more of an infinite flow. So you do get your heart rate up. Obviously, it's not like you're doing a sprint, but you do get warm. And I think if you're teaching in a colder venue and you've got to make it a bit more pacey, then that's one. And that's got intervals in it as well. So intervals, weights and power. Done another one, another quick express, because I think you can just pop on one of the expresses, get the ideas, or you could maybe film something similar if you're doing online. And then we've got fitness Pilates versus strength versus stretch. So if you've been watching my page, you know I've been doing these versus workouts where you marry fitness Pilates with different types of a sort of a group X modality. So it might be fitness Pilates versus weights, fitness Pilates versus strength, fitness Pilates versus stretch. And again, you do one either classical or contemporary exercise, or it might be a routine depending on the time, and then you pick up your weights or you do a stretch or you use your towel. The other cheap piece of equipment that I would recommend everybody encourages your people to bring is either a medium towel, or why don't you invest in some yoga straps, and everybody then has a yoga strap, so you can do a lot more mobility work with your yoga strap, and that can really enhance your fitness Pilates as well. Hi Maggie. So this is what the collection looks like. And my goal is, rather than just doing one masterclass a month, you've got access to those. They're in 30-minute blocks or 10-minute blocks if it's an express. The idea is that I've added notes to them because fantastically now, AI, because I never like writing notes, I can run my businesses through an AI agent that we've created, and it will just bring me all the notes up. It will give me a transcript of all the video. So if you just want to quickly look at the notes and think, oh, what did she do? Yeah, and it's all in sections. It's so good. This is a real value add, because you would have not got that from me, because I never like doing notes. But now you've got them underneath every video. So you've got the video, you've got these forever. None of my videos expire. I know that sometimes when you buy digital products, you only have them for a certain amount of time. You know, I always think that I'm coming up with new ideas daily, hourly. So there's always going to be something new when you work with me. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I think you're going to like it. If you missed September or October, I can show you what's in September, October as well. There's 5 or 6 in each one. Just so many different ideas. And then just depends on what your style is. If your style is more contemporary, still lots of ideas you can put. If you like more of a fusion, if you like fitness Pilates, standing sequences, flow, you're going to get a lot of ideas from this, and it'll keep you going for ages. It really will, whether you're teaching online or face-to-face. Oh, good. All right, gang. I'll put the link in. So just comment November. I'll send that over to you. And just a quick one. So I've got to tell you, so this is was a garage. Now it's my hot studio. So if I showed you yesterday, I don't know if I did. So now we've got the infrared heaters here. And we did the first masterclass yesterday here. And it was amazing. If you have not worked with an infrared heating system, wow. Well, when we created this whole training program in 2014, we did it. We were doing them in Bikram studios, and we trained loads of people around the country who were working in the hot. But the heaters have come on. There's a lot more research now around it, and it's not like you're doing it on a sunbed. Your skin feels warm, and you feel this like deep penetration of heat. It's really hard to explain, and your body just responds to it. You're so much more pliable, you're so much more flexible, you can lift higher, your joints are more mobile, you get a bigger stretch. It's you almost feel high. It's such a good feeling while you're doing it. You leave it feeling, wow. Obviously you're sweating. Just a great session yesterday. I did a 45-minute session yesterday, I think. And I remember Bikram. I think Bikram used to do 90 minutes. I think you could do like an hour at least, an hour and a quarter would be fantastic. So if there's any infrared hot studios near you, go and take a class, because it's just another level of enjoyment. And if you want to come up to Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, where I am, and do a class with me, you're very welcome. Come and try it. it was, I'm going to do a lot more with that now. I'm excited about that. I'm going to launch the training course here as well. All right, gang, I'll send you the November details. And if you've got any questions about anything at all, just give me a shout. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. Thanks, gang. And Carolyn, let me know how you're feeling.